If you're thinking about sculpting that six-pack from home and you want a compact, affordable, and brutally effective tool, the AB wheel is probably the best investment you can make right now. The good news is they're not all the same, and today I'm going to show you 7 that are genuinely worth it. From assisted models for complete beginners to absolute beasts built for athletes who already go hard. Every single one is available across Europe with fast delivery, and you'll find all the links down in the video description. Let's get into it. We kick off with the Abdominal, a dual-wheel roller that has earned its spot among the favorites for one very specific reason. It's convertible. You can train with both wheels separated for a super stable base, ideal if you're just starting out or coming back from an injury, and once you've nailed the movement, you slide the wheels together in the center and things get seriously tough because lateral stability comes into play. The grips and the knee pad are made from TPE, the same material used in quality yoga mats, so the grip holds up brilliantly even when you're drenched in sweat, and the knee pad doesn't flatten out over time. The wheels feature a dense rubber coating that makes the whole movement practically silent, something you'll massively appreciate if you train in a flat with neighbors below. Compared to models with springs or bands, the Abdominal keeps things basic with no gimmicks, but that versatility of being able to separate or join the wheels gives your training an incredibly long lifespan. The only thing to bear in mind is that switching configurations takes a bit of effort because the foam grips fit quite tightly, and you sometimes need a drop of water to slide them. It sits in a budget-friendly price range, and for me it's the best option if you want a wheel that grows with you without breaking the bank. And if the Abdominal is all about minimalism, the Benlay with automatic rebound is the exact opposite. A beast with 3 wheels, padded elbow supports, and an internal spring that helps you return. Here, you're no longer resting on your hands, you're resting on your forearms, and that means your wrists, shoulders, and elbows are completely spared. All the tension goes straight to your core, which is exactly what we're after. Picture someone with carpal tunnel syndrome or an old shoulder injury. With a traditional wheel, they wouldn't even consider training, but with the Benlay, they can work their abs without destroying their joints. The internal spring is brilliant because it catches you right at the point where most people fail, that moment when your body is fully extended and your lower back threatens to collapse. It's like having a safety net that lets you go deeper without fear. It also includes a phone holder, although the angle isn't the best in the world for watching videos while you train. It arrives quite disassembled and the instructions aren't always the clearest, so arm yourself with patience. That said, for beginners, older users, or anyone with joint issues, it's probably the smartest choice on the market. Moving on to the AlphaCraft, which takes smart progression up another level. The secret here is the resistance bands that come with the wheel. If you anchor them to assist you, they help you return at the end of the range, similar to what bands do when you're learning pull-ups. But if you flip them round to generate resistance, the wheel becomes a brutal hypertrophy weapon because the tension increases precisely when you have the least mechanical strength, forcing your abs to work at maximum throughout the entire movement. It's perfect if you've hit that typical plateau where you can knock out 20 reps on your knees without breaking a sweat but can't manage a single one standing. With the bands assisting you, you can bridge that gap bit by bit. The grips are ergonomic and the internal mechanism is very smooth. For very tall people, the bands can sit slightly loose at the start of the range, and it's worth not over-tensioning them so they last. Even so, it's the wheel I'd recommend to someone with experience who wants to keep progressing with a scalable system. At the halfway point of the list, let me introduce you to the Elite Athlete, the complete opposite of the previous 2. No springs, no bands, nothing. It's a pure, no-nonsense wheel built for athletes who already know what they're doing and just want an indestructible tool. Compared to the Benlay or the AlphaCraft, the Elite Athlete is the polar opposite. Zero assistance, maximum biomechanical honesty. If your form slips, you'll feel it instantly, and that's what makes it such a brilliant teacher. It features a robust steel axle, a dense rubber tread that rolls with incredible smoothness, and non-slip grips that hold up through long sessions. One detail I absolutely love is that it disassembles in seconds and lies flat in any carry-on, so if you travel a lot, you can take it with you no problem. It handles users over 100 kilos without warping at all and is practically silent. If you're just starting out, this probably shouldn't be your first wheel because the learning curve is steep. But for the purist who wants durability and absolute silence, it's a little gem. We step up a notch with the pull-up and dip, a German-made wheel that plays in a completely different league. The rubber tread has spectacular grip, and this isn't a minor detail. If you train on hardwood flooring or polished tiles, cheap plastic wheels slide as if you were on ice, and that can end in a nasty scare at full extension. The pull-up and depi grips the floor like a suction cup and gives you the confidence to commit to full reps without fear of face planting. It supports up to 150 kilos, the handles fit perfectly in your hand, and it comes with 2 independent knee pads. This detail matters a lot because some people feel uncomfortable pinching when their knees are together. With 2 separate pads, you can widen your stance as much as you need and train without any hip or lower back discomfort. The brand has over 500,000 customers and a stellar reputation for quality. The only downside is that it sits in a premium price bracket, and if you're ordering from outside the European Union, shipping costs can add up a bit. But if you want a wheel that lasts forever, it's hard to find anything better. If you're after the exact opposite, something simple and super affordable, the MobiClinic AB roller is your pick. It's from a Spanish medical equipment brand with nearly 40 years of history, so credibility is not an issue. It weighs just 400 grams but supports up to 150 kilos with a stainless steel axle and an ABS plastic wheel with an outer band that keeps noise to a minimum. The price is very low, less than what you'd spend on a couple of coffees a week, making it the perfect entry point if you're unsure whether you'll enjoy this type of training. It also works brilliantly as a secondary wheel kept in a drawer at work for a quick set during your break. The foam grips fit very tightly when assembling, but that snug fit is precisely what makes the wheel feel rock solid once it's put together. For what it costs, it's a guaranteed win. And we close with the EnterSport 6-in-1, which is more of a complete home gym in a box than just a wheel. The Star is a massive wheel 8 centimeters wide, built from stainless steel, non-slip TPR, and durable PVC, with a jaw-dropping load capacity of 270 kilos. But the real highlight is everything else that comes with it. 2 push-up bars with non-slip bases, 2 resistance bands, a thick knee pad, and an exercise poster. It all fits in a 20-liter rucksack, so if you live in a studio or a small room, this kit lets you train legs, chest, arms, and core from a single package. The wheel is so wide that it's literally impossible for it to tip sideways, and the push-up bars let you train with straight wrists, which is far kinder on your joints long-term. For students, frequent travelers, or anyone who wants a complete setup without sacrificing their living room, it's an absolutely cracking purchase. So to sum it all up, if you're just starting out or have joint issues, go straight for the B&Lay with automatic rebound. If you want the cheapest option possible, the MobiClinic will surprise you with how solid it is. For athletes looking to keep progressing, the AlphaCraft with its bands is the smartest choice. If you travel a lot or want pure durability, the Elite Athlete is virtually indestructible. For smooth floors and the absolute best of the best, the pull-up and DIP is the jewel of the list. If you need a complete gym in a box, the EnterSport 6-in-1 is unbeatable. And if you want an all-rounder that grows with you, the AMANAX Convertible is the best overall investment. You'll find all the links in the description to check them out at your leisure. And if this video helped you decide, subscribe to the channel because we upload reviews like this every week. See you in the next one.